guys, so I'm here today to share with you 10 of my favourite booktubers. I really want to make sure I keep filming these over time, sharing with you the booktubers I love to watch, because I know I'm always looking for more recommendations and I'm pretty sure you are too based on comments people leave. I have in the past done 4 booktuber recommendations videos, each of which has 10 booktubers in it, so I'll link all of those down below. If you haven't seen them, there may potentially be 40 new booktubers for you to check out in those videos. But I am certainly not only subscribed to 40 booktubers, and I adore all of the booktubers I watch, or I wouldn't be subscribed to them. So I'm going to recommend another 10 to you today. My main reason for recommending all of these people is that I just love their channels and I love the way they talk about books, regardless of what books they're talking about. Because I'm somebody that's willing to try anything when it comes to reading, so if somebody just talks passionately enough about something, then I may pick it up. So that's the main thing I look for in a channel. But I also know some of the people on this list do talk about things other than books, which I also really enjoy as well. So let's just roll with the booktubers, shall we? In no particular order, first I want to recommend to you the Poptimist. Now his videos are just so well produced. You know, this is a booktuber that I feel like I could watch presenting the news to me. He's so well spoken, he delivers everything so clearly and interestingly, and just watching his videos are a pleasure. But not only that, he always talks really passionately about the books he reads and enjoys, and definitely inspires me to want to check them out as well. So what more can I ask for? Next up is Portal in the Pages, someone else that just talks incredibly intelligently about all of the books they read. I also appreciate that she tries to read a lot of non-fiction, and I get a really diverse selection of books when I watch her channel, so it's really fascinating for me to watch. And in the short space of time I've been subscribed, I've already found quite a few recommendations for books that I want to pick up in the near future, as well as somebody I definitely share an affinity with tastes in certain books for. Then there is A Case for Books. If we're talking about amazing production value for videos, then you need to check out this channel. Anna has one of the most creative booktube channels I've ever seen. Most of her videos don't feature her face and in fact only show the books she's talking about, which might not sound as amazing as it is, but she puts in so much effort to creating her videos, making them look beautiful, and her videos are just a pleasure to watch. I always end up adding at least one book to my wish list when I watch one of her videos. Next up is Sana from Inkbone Books, who I honestly cannot believe I haven't mentioned in one of these videos already, but that just goes to show that I really need to keep doing them because you'll always miss somebody out. But I have been subscribed to Sana for quite some time now. She talks a lot about fantasy, steampunk, science fiction, magic realism, and I always know I can discover some new fantasy recommendations from her channel. She's also someone though that likes to talk about other things on her channel, which is something I really appreciate. If I like a YouTuber, then I'm honestly happy to watch them talk about anything. And next up is Joss from Scribble Reads, who again is another person I've only been subscribed to for a few months now, but I'm so happy I discovered her channel through hearing her recommended by Britney over Under the Radar Books. Joss is another booktuber who's just incredibly well spoken, makes her books sound incredibly interesting, and just talks about them in a very intellectual but clear way. I know exactly what I'm getting when I hear her talk about a book on her channel, and I've already found a few recommendations I'm really keen to check out from watching her videos. Next is another booktuber that I recently discovered through watching Britney's videos, and that is Lauren from Lauren and the Books. I adore Lauren's channel. Every time I click on one of her videos, I smile from ear to ear. She is just such a pleasant person to watch and to talk to. I love her style of video making. It really just feels like you're hanging out with a friend. But she also has some really interesting and individual opinions on books that I have in a short space of time already grown to trust. The next person I want to mention, I have actually mentioned in a booktuber recommendations video before. However, that is Taylor, and the reason I'm mentioning Taylor again is because she's actually changed channels. Taylor's old channel is no longer in use, and you can now find her over at Leatherbound Books. And I absolutely adore Taylor and her channel, so I want to make sure you've all had an opportunity to go and check her out and watch her videos. So if you haven't come across her videos before or didn't realise she changed channels, then make sure to go and check out her new channel over at Leatherbound Books. Next up is Parasol Pirate. Now I've got a feeling I discovered her channel through Nicola over at Robotnik, maybe just in conversation, but you lose track a little bit, don't you? Like all of the other booktubers in this video that I've mentioned, I just really enjoy listening to Lucy talk about books. But she also does a lot of videos on her channel about body image and health, which are really interesting, well thought through and important videos, which she delivers in a very engaging manner. So I really enjoy watching everything she puts up on her channel, and I'd highly recommend you go and watch it too. But lastly, for this video at least, is Kaylee Hyde. Kaylee Hyde has been YouTubing For as long as I can remember, I subscribed to her many years ago, but she took a bit of a break from YouTube, and since she came back she's been making a lot more book videos, so I'm going to class her as a booktuber for this video at least. You'll certainly find a selection of things on her channel, as well as videos about trying to go waste free and topics like that. Actually, to be in this video, she does do a lot of videos about books, and she's just somebody that you can tell has very genuine and passionate emotions towards the book she reads, and she expresses them really well in her videos, so I'd highly recommend checking her out. I'm going to stop there, however, although I'm sure I could go on. If you'd like more of these videos, please do say. I always have more recommendations for you to watch, but if in the meantime this is not enough, then check out my past 4 videos, and until next time guys, happy reading. I'll see you all again soon. Bye! I come back from my holiday and I've bought 1 book while I'm away. Books have appeared in the post and friends have passed along books to me that they were getting rid of. And suddenly I've ended up with 10 new books, so I figured that could only mean one thing, and that is another book haul.